Hey guys, Jim Edwards here along with Stu Smith.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to episode 63 of the Sales Copywriting Content Marketing Hacks podcast. We have got an amazing show in store for you today because we are going to continue with our theme of lessons from the bunker. So we are totally, in fact, those of you who can see the video version of this, I am going to put up the little bunker background so that you can see I'm serious about helping you from the bunker, except my shirt's not working with real well. So that was cool, but it ain't working.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We are still on lockdown from this coronavirus thing. So like 10 years from now, when people are listening to this and we became like world famous, Stu, they're gonna be like, what's coronavirus? I got to look that up on Wikipedia and see what that was. But right now it's this real serious
It's
shit
unprecedented. Unprecedented.
I've
never seen anything like this.
I'm even taking it seriously.
Yeah. One thing I want to know, my number one lesson learned is
Sure.
I don't want the coronavirus.
I don't want this. Okay.
That's number one lesson.
Yeah, I don't want this. So, okay, let's be serious for a second. So because I don't want this, what are you prepared to give up or modify in order to make sure you don't get this?
Well, I was doing a lot more coaching with groups, so that is not happening.
You stopped the afternoon PT session with the kids?
Oh, not my son. Yeah, my son and I are.
But you're not letting the little snot-nosed neighborhood kids ain't coming over anymore.
One other one. Yeah, okay. So it's not. I'm not allowing it to grow.
Do you decon him in the driveway?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We completely shower in Lysol.
Okay.
But no, we are doing a lot less training. But as far as my schedule, other than like a random errand I would run, I'm really just staying at home.
Right.
And just avoiding people.
Right.
Compared to maybe being gone 5 or 6 times in a day, running errands. I've just got no errands run. It's almost like a big snowstorm.
Right.
You can't leave anyway. Just stick it at home.
And I've envisioned that a couple of times, except there's no snow and I can still run outside.
Yeah.
So I can still go outside.
Weather's moderate.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. I don't want this. And therefore I know that I'm going to have to give some stuff up. One of the lessons that would come out of that is if there is something you do want, let's rephrase that. It's not, I don't want coronavirus. It's, I want to remain healthy. Yes. So therefore I am prepared to do this, and this in order to achieve the goal that I want. So that's lesson number one is if there's something you really want, realize that you're going to have to probably give some things up like TV time and video games and jerking around and stuff, and instead focus and work and stay on top of it. So that's a great one. Number two, which we will borrow this one from our buddy, Alden Mills, routine is key. What I'm learning is that your routine will save your sanity, will save your relationships, will save your business. Know what you're doing every single day. Do not leave it to chance.
Yes.
And, do the things you need to do. Clean the toilets, keep the kitchen clean, do the laundry, pay attention to your wife and your kids, get your work done. All these things still need to happen. There was I'm not going to say this just right, but I used to read a lot of really spiritual literature, and I don't know why I stopped, but I was reading about this really highly enlightened monk. I mean, he was world famous. And he said, before enlightenment, carry water, chop wood, make tea. After enlightenment, carry water, chop wood, make tea. In other words, no matter how cool you think you are, no matter what is going on in the world, there are some fundamental things that you got to make sure get done, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Right. So that's stuff you just got to make sure you're taking care of the fundamentals every single day. What's next, Stu? What's the third big lesson from the bunker?
My biggest one is I like you with a routine, I also realize my routine is really kind of set up perfectly for this lifestyle.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
I have an online business. My business commute is me going from upstairs to downstairs. Um, and I have found a way to um, create my own business, and it actually is thriving in this
So,
situation. So I'm very grateful for probably 20 years ago deciding on becoming an entrepreneur and building this thing that is very flexible
right.
with the situation at hand, whether that's having infants, teenage kids, one kid in college, one kid in high school, coaching in the afternoons, whatever my schedule is, my business is very flexible to being able to get things done like that.
So would it be safe to say, make sure your routine flows with your lifestyle, family, circumstances, and goals? Is that a good lesson
I think
summary?
that's a good lesson. And like I said, it is more of I mean, I've always realized it, but I never really saw it work like it has in the last 10 days of kind of a lockdown situation, if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. That flows right into number 4. My number 4 for me is to be grateful for what you have. Now, people are going nuts over toilet paper right now. Again, 10 years in the future, be like, yeah, they still use toilet paper back then? I mean, if we can invent, dude, by the way, if we can invent a viable toilet paper alternative, you and I could be so rich in the space of 2 weeks. Think about it. All right. We'll
Yeah.
put our little thinking caps on. All right. But be grateful for what you have, because no matter how bad you think it is for you, chances are there's probably about 4 billion people that would love to trade places
Oh,
with you at any
absolutely.
moment, if not
Very grateful.
7 or 8 billion.
Very grateful.
All right.
Yeah.
You have a lot more than, you go to the grocery store. I had to go to the grocery store real quick yesterday. I held my breath from the minute I walked in until the minute I went out. So I was only in there for like, a minute and 23 seconds. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I was taking really shallow breaths through my nose, like, so I couldn't
Maybe
draw the stuff in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff they didn't have. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh man, they don't have this and they don't have that. And the funny thing is, I'm a Weight Watcher. So a lot of the stuff that, that I'm eating, nobody wants. So it's like the 30 calorie almond milk thing, all the milk is gone except for
the almond milk.
The almond milk that I want. The unflavored 30 calorie almond milk that tastes like rat whiz there's plenty. So I got 2. The flaxseed wraps. Wow. Oh, there's the bread's gone, but the flaxseed wraps, like, stacked this high, all that stuff. So just be grateful, because what happens is what you think about expands. If you are thinking about how things are terrible and you're operating in a spirit of lack, that's what you're going to get more of. But if you operate in a spirit of gratitude and thankfulness and thanking God and thanking your family, being grateful for your family and that they're okay, or that, all these different things, that's what you're going to get more of. That's going to be your reality.
Yes.
All right, Stu, what's the 5th lesson?
Well, it kind of goes back to your routine. I have a little extra time because I am not doing odd things and coaching and doing stuff like that. So I have put on my to-do list some goals that I needed to do. It's kind of those back burner things that I was going to get around to. Okay. So I am updating some more ebooks. I am fixing some web pages.
Okay.
Just pure updates. It's really nothing more, to be honest with you, than it's kind of like the manual labor of an online job. Sure. Just a bunch of getting things done. But I got a big chart, and I'm just going to start checking off all my products that I sell and just
I
and
need to
then I
get you a
update the
t-shirt
websites.
that says Mr. Checklist. Everything you do is a checklist. If it ain't on the list,
It doesn't exist.
it doesn't exist.
It
And
is.
that's
I definitely got a to-do list that that is not necessarily in a day, but how many things can I get done in a day is kind of like a personal challenge.
right.
Now, I may not finish that list for a whole month, but I will finish that list.
Mhm.
Just
That's great. So I'm going to summarize yours as put things on the front burner. Use this time to catch up.
Yep.
My next one is renew old relationships. There are people that are, and I guess we could, if we really want to be chicken crap about it, we could say, next one is, and form new relationships. Oh, I'm going to skip ahead. So that's number 7, form new relationships. But it's absolutely true. I have heard from a fraternity brother that I have not talked to in, like, seriously, dude, 28 years. I haven't talked to this dude. And he was sitting around and he's like, I wonder what happened to Jim. And he contacted me through my help desk. And, we've reestablished contact, and I'm just really excited to hear what he has going on. And so use this time to renew relationships that maybe fell by the wayside. You've been too busy, whether they be business or personal. I mean, there's people that, hey, you really ought to follow up with that person that you met at the conference a couple of months ago. Well, guess what? That person's probably sitting around with not a whole hell of a lot to do, because most people aren't as motivated as we are to actually work. They're just, it is what it is. It's human nature. A lot of people are looking at this like it's an extended vacation. That's fine. I don't care what they're doing. I just worry about what I'm doing. Yep. But then the other one is forming new relationships, is reaching out to people. I mean, I did an interview yesterday with Russell Brunson. I mean, I've known Russell for a long time. He and I are business partners, but literally to get an appointment with him, I have to go through his manager, his office manager, the lady that, is his assistant. And so I had an idea day before I said, man, let me just reach out to Russell and see if he's got time to do an interview. He's pushing his book right now, Traffic Secrets. I'm pushing it real hard for him. Maybe do an interview with me.
That's a great idea, especially as an affiliate marketer.
I heard back from him in 1 minute. A minute after I sent him a message, he's like, sure, dude, let's do it. And so we did it yesterday, and it worked out really, really well. So that's 6 and 7. Renew old relationships and form new relationships. So what you got, Stu?
That's a great one. It's like a tennis match here. I just had a great one too, and I'm sitting there just brain farted.
You forgot it?
No, it'll come back to me. Okay. No, but I remember what it was. People are on social media right now, and they are bored out of their mind. They are literally bored. So create some really good content and post on social media. Yeah, that is different than politics. That is different than coronavirus. Post something that is actually just fun, helpful. Whatever. I actually had 2 people. I made this big post today on if you've never tried seasonal training the way I've been doing for 20 years, it's a great time to do it, because you might have been in a weightlifting cycle in the winter, and now it's springtime, and usually what we do is we transition into calisthenics and running outside. It's a great time to do that if you've never done it. So I was giving everybody the benefits, and there were like 2 snarky comments from guys that are on my social media. Not bad, just 2 snarky ones. Almost like bad dad jokes, right? Yeah. They go, hey, Stu, and they both stated, Stu, I'm sorry, I'm just bored, right? So that got me to thinking, there's some bored people out there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get them either motivated to do something, or at least a bit of laughter. Sometimes you can motivate people by getting them to laugh as well. So, just really come up with some good content.
I always think of the 3 E's. Okay. Educate, entertain, empower. Those are the ones that I always think of. And you're absolutely right. People are bored. They're spending more time on social media. I'm getting more play on social media than I've ever gotten, because there are more people on social media right now to absorb the stuff.
Might be a
And
good
people,
time if you're trying to grow a group. Might be a great time to do it.
Absolutely.
People are out there.
Okay, you got another one, or do I have to come up with it?
Yeah, I think you're next,
my
or we're just gonna say, hey, that's pretty good.
You know, the other thing that I've learned is that have some fun yourself, because that's the thing. It's like, if you're stressed, what's the antidote for stress besides sex? But you know,
nap.
Taking a nap.
I did
rest.
I've been taking a nap every day this week.
I have too, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, very nice.
I've been doing the nappuccino.
Yep.
So, but have some fun. Have some fun with others in your house too. Do some fun stuff. Do some stuff you don't normally do. Play a game.
We did board games the other night with the kids and the wife.
Was that fun?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I mean, but have some fun. That's the thing. If you're getting really, really stressed out, remember that there's more to life than trying to get somebody to send an email for you or something like that. Just have a good time. Have fun, be together, live. Because I don't know about you, Stu, but it seems like the years are going faster now. I mean, the stuff, like, I remember when we first started going together, when you and I first started working out together. I don't know where the hell that was from. Like, the last thing we did is to call me Sailor.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been like 6-7 years now, I think. And but the thing is,
I think you were 45.
Yeah.
When we started. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 7 years. Yeah. That was a quick 7 years, dude.
Yeah. It's a blink.
And it's picking up speed. So have some fun. And I'll let you finish this off, Stu. What you got?
You know, last thing I would say is
digging deep
here. You know, be prepared for the long haul.
What do you mean?
This could be going on for a little bit longer than maybe people are letting on. Like, I don't think it's going to be over in a couple of weeks. And for me, 2 weeks of this is an eternity, right? It could very well be a couple of months and go into the summer.
Yeah.
So it is probably going to be a seasonal situation, which will last all spring.
Would you say that a way to summarize that would be resiliency is key? Be prepared for the long haul.
Yeah. Be prepared for the long haul, and be prepared for situations where maybe you can't go out at all, and you know, you got to rely on whatever food stores that you have. So I have a basement full of canned goods.
Dude, don't be telling people that. They'll be showing up to your house.
Well, I also have six mouths to feed in the house, so they're not going to last that long.
The kids will attack them. Oh, Dad, we can cook them.
Yeah.
You got a teenage son. We can render their fat to make our soap. But okay, so that's number 11 is be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared for the long haul, because I don't think this is ending anytime soon.
Okay, so that was number 10, be prepared. And I would say the last one was be flexible. This is not the time to be dyed in the wool. This is the way things got to be. We got to be flexible every single day. Got to be
very flexible. And think about your current situation. If you don't have a situation where you can make money online, maybe it is a time to start creating that system.
Right. Yeah.
Right. You know, start going down that path of entrepreneurship and seeing if you can get things started. Now's a good time to do that.
Yep. Or trying to take your business to a new audience.
Yeah.
If you have something that's working, but it's like, okay, it's kind of here. Who else could use what I've got? So let's summarize these, okay? Because this is actually really good. All right. Yeah. Number 1, I don't want this. Number 2, routine is key. Number 3, make sure your routine flows with your lifestyle, family, circumstances, and goals. Number 4, be grateful for what you have. Number 5, put things on the front burner. Use this as catch-up time. 6, renew old relationships. 7, form new relationships. 8, people are bored, make valuable content, and empower or educate, empower, whatever the hell I said. Entertain.
Yes.
Number 9, have fun. Remember to live life. Number 10, be prepared for the long haul resiliency is key. And number 11, be flexible, be adaptable. So I like that. This was good. This was really good. Yay. I like that. This was fun.
I you know what I would like to do? I would like to, in the future, not discuss this anymore. Just let's move on. And it is what it is. It is our current situation.
It's
let's
move
reality.
On. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's not going to happen because we're going to ride this thing until it's over. I'm just telling you, this is I even wrote down here, create virus headline wizard. I'm not lying. Create virus headline wizard. It was basically take a bunch of stuff and then it'll be, while stuck at home, while in quarantine. So whatever the headline is, it's while in quarantine, while stuck at home, dude, I'm telling you.
Wow.
It's going to be amazing.
Okay.
If I have time to do it. So, all right, cool. Well, those of you who are not members of the Sales Copywriting Content Marketing Hacks podcast, group on Facebook, you need to be. If you need some workouts to do while you're sitting at home in quarantine, check out StuSmithFitness.com. If you don't have my Copywriting Secrets book by now, there's something wrong with you. Please do rectify that situation so that you won't, miss out on all the cool things. Go to copywritingsecrets.com and pick up a free copy. If those of you who haven't gotten Russell Brunson's free or pre-ordered his Traffic Secrets book, head on over to insanebonuses.com. I've got like over $10,000 worth of bonuses for you to just go ahead and claim a free copy of Russell's book. Just pay a small shipping and handling. I'm Jim Edwards.
Stu Smith.
And we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you.